I got this album dropping on Duck Down Records June 29th called Stupendous Adventures of Marco Polo. This event I'm doing June 26th in Toronto. It's called the Stupendous Adventures of Marco Polo Toronto Edition Beat Showcase Release Party, and it features 3 other producers that I really dig from Toronto: Moss, Frank Dukes, and Rich Kid. If you're in Toronto, you don't want to miss this shit. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be playing live beats. We have performers from the album, but for now I just definitely wanted to make you aware of this and getting you familiar with some of the producers that are performing in this event, like Moss, Rich Kid, Frank Dukes. Take you into their lab and get some words from them, so you know you can really get a feel of what we're trying to do.
I'm Frank Dukes, producer out of Toronto, Canada. I just use the MPC, Mad Records, use Logic a little bit, and I mean I just copped this thing, the Jupiter. It's an analog synth. It's just got that, you know, that warmth. I came up on a lot of the golden era stuff, so I mean I'm just trying to capture that feeling, not necessarily the same sound, but just that, you know, that was a time when everything was kind of fresh still. I think Toronto has produced a lot of great artists, mainly because we don't really have that, you know, that one sound that we do. We're very influenced by, you know, all the movements. Marco, I mean, shit, man, I've known Marco for a minute. He actually went to my fucking high school, man. Moss and Rich Kid, I'm a fan of both of them, man. I think Rich Kid is one of the new dudes in Toronto carrying the torch right now. Moss, I mean, I came up on a lot of Moss's shit, you know. I just been a fan of what he does. There's definitely no whackness on the bill. Everybody's gonna be coming correct. It'll be dope, guaranteed.
So you think people should come check this show I'm putting on?
Absolutely, nigga. I'm paying my own shit to go over there and party with my nigga Marco Polo.
June 26th.
It's official, baby. June 26th.
That's
the Stupendous Adventures of Marco Polo, baby.
Yeah, I'm Rich Kid from Toronto. What I do is I make beats. My style and my sound is basically just, I guess, I could say it's some futuristic soul type of shit. It's just that feeling that you get in your stomach, that, you know what I mean, like you just ate a good meal. You know what I mean? It's satisfying like that. The thing about Toronto, like with our producers, is that we kind of get a broad view of all the sounds, you know what I mean, that are coming out. You know what I mean? We see everything that's going on. Producers up here have a lot of melody. We understand how to make a good sounding beat like that can compete with what's going on down there. And we certainly understand nowadays that having a good mix on a beat can make a difference, because there's a lot of beats out there that are garbage. Marco, man, I don't know how he even got in contact with me. He just hit me up on the email one day. So then he was just like, yo, fucking, I have some next shit to put you on, don't worry, I'm gonna get back at you. I was just like, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't think he was gonna get back at me, and then he got back at me. He's like, yo, I told you I'd get back at you. You wanna do this fucking beat showcase thing? I'm like, yo, fuck, put me on, you know what I mean? So, what I know about him now is that he's a cool dude that keeps his word. So, you know what I mean? Fucks with you, MP. Fucks with you. The producers in this lineup are all heavy hitters. We all done something in the industry, but we all have that sound that's just gutter, you know what I mean? Like, it's street sound, you know what I mean? We all possess that kind of, that vibe, and know how to flip samples too. So anybody who's coming to this show is gonna get some real dusty hits. $10 you have to pay, you know. Only $10. You know what I mean? It's not a rich kid beat, so don't worry. You saving money. You saving a lot of money. You can come hear them, but you can't buy them. Unless you got the money to buy them, then it's cool. Then we can make out a deal. I'll bring the contracts. You know what I mean? We can do the work there. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're out there.
You have worked with quite a few producers out of Canada.
I lost count of how many.
But to shout out a few, there was DJ Sirius.
Sirius, what up?
There was
Clip.
There was Clip from Brass Monk.
Did the EMC stuff.
Frank Dukes was on A&E.
Frank Dukes.
And then yours truly had a couple joints.
Marco Polo, yeah. And Socrates, don't forget.
And Socrates, hell yeah. Cannot forget Socrates. So, you know what I'm saying? People should definitely check out this event that I have because Toronto obviously has something to offer production-wise. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. I mean, I think I worked with that many Toronto producers just because I have more access to being in Toronto than maybe other places.
Right.
And the talent is there. So just by virtue of being there so much, meet cats, get BCDs, and it was easy. I mean, Toronto's like a hop skip from New York, basically.
What's going on? I'm Awesome from Toronto. My production style, I guess you can refer to my production style as being boom bap, but I like to refer to it as being a bit progressive in nature. You know, I mean, if I'm gonna add stuff, I'm gonna add, you know, put a guitar over guitar, hit up my man G Coupe or something, add a real flute or something like that. You know, I don't have any synthesizers. I got records. I've been fortunate. I worked with a lot of people, caught some breaks. I want to work with anybody, really. Name doesn't matter. It's more about sounding right over the music. I think that's more important, right? Marco's that guy. I mean, I went on tour with Marco. He took me on tour with him, I should say, actually. And I really got to know him then. And you know, he's a real good guy. You know, he digs. You know, the three of us, Attic and Marco and I were, you know, we were passing up asleep in order to dig. And you know, his music's real dope. You gotta respect somebody who, you know, he's from Toronto and he went to New York. You gotta respect somebody who just, you know, who go and chase that dream. And,
right.
And you know, he captured that shit. So
yeah, and he's making it happen.
You can't really help but, you know, respect that. I think we're gonna have good chemistry on stage. We're gonna be able to, you know, drop some music. You know, the producer, I know the three producers. They're gonna be there that night. Got heat. Love a fun night. You know what I mean? Some you know, some Toronto kind of get together.
Okay.
Get along, gang vibe.
I got this album dropping on Duck Down Records June 29th called Stupendous Adventures of Marco Polo.